I can see the biggest impact for me, my ability to switch in and out of Spanish from English is much softer and easier than in the past, where it was a hard start and stop.
Well, of course, I feel much better now. Made a lot of progress in the last 3 months. And to be honest, it was sometimes very exhausting to keep up with the job, you know, with the family and the tight schedule you gave me. But no pain, no gain. Yeah. So, and to be honest, I needed that kick in the butt, and it was good. So now I feel much better than before.
I feel like I have learned so much. I'm very, very aware of the mistakes. I hear myself making mistakes, and I'm really trying to stop it. I'm very aware now, far much more aware why I was using certain words, the times, and how I can improve, and what kind of my biggest errors. I think I've really removed them from my vocabulary. Because
I feel much more confident, and I already had utilized what I learned in a number of occasions in different events with Spanish-speaking people. So I think I pretty much achieved what I expected to achieve.
Yeah, much better. Obviously, I feel like my Spanish has jumped up to a much higher level because I've been doing Spanish every day. All of the little homework tasks, which are quite interesting each day. And
now I know that I don't need to be afraid. And
I'm really happy. I'm really, really delighted, because I have days now where I can really see how much I've moved on, and it's something that I'm very, very happy about. I decided to do this course because I wanted to invest in myself.
You know, I feel a lot more confident when I meet friends at the weekends. You know, a friend said to me last weekend, said to me, it's funny, you know, we have a conversation, like we're able to speak a lot more than, you know, 2 or 3 months ago, where we weren't able to speak, you know, hardly anything. So definitely made a difference on the social level, but also on, you know, on the more professional level, right? Being able to go to the bank and having a difficult conversation about interest rates, for example.
Well, I have to say I've improved quite a lot. So now I'm very much more conversational. I have a much bigger foundation, you know, to be able to speak Spanish on a day-to-day basis. So really happy to have improved this much. And I feel a lot more, you know, confidence on a day-to-day basis to be able to interact with everybody in my day-to-day life. So very great, very happy.
Pues hablo mucho mejor, mucho más que antes, y yo creo que hago menos errores y estoy incorporando más vocabulario activo en mis conversaciones, y también las palabras vienen más rápido a mi cabeza, entonces hablo con más fluidez.
I feel more self-secured in talking about daily stuff to people. For example, I don't know, or people that I see now on the street. I have a dog, so I walk daily, multiple times a day with my dog outside, and people here in my area, they love dogs, so they always start a chit chat. So for me, it's more easy right now to communicate, and so that makes you feel more self-secured.
I feel much more comfortable because the level of grammar I acquired practically is very useful to understand and to be able to speak, and to speak not a pidgin, but real sentences, I would say. So I can handle a conversation now without switching to English at every sentence, which is very rewarding.
It is much easier. It is much easier, especially entering these conversations, especially starting with also clients or colleagues to start conversations, and also to keep the conversations in Spanish is much easier than before.
Well, personal life, it hasn't been a huge impact. My level of Spanish was kind of good enough to get around more or less on the day-to-day. But from a professional level, it's definitely had a big improvement. I have been working with actually a couple of clients lately where I speak almost solely in Spanish with them. And it's been really, really helpful to be able to allow me to express to them exactly what we're talking about with regards to being able to conduct trainings, to conduct, webinars with some of their staff, and to be able to communicate with everybody on a level where they also, believe that what I'm telling them is true, because my level of communication is at a sufficiently high level. If you're trying to explain something to someone, no matter how smart you are, if you don't sound smart when you're explaining it, they don't listen. So I think that's helped me a lot.
I speak a lot of Spanish now, and I'm much more secure to express my Spanish and to use the right tenses. Really feel comfortable now.
I feel a lot more confident. Like I said, I was able to go to the bank and take care of my business by myself without help. I'm able to understand really when my friends are talking and participate in activities that I couldn't participate in before because the language was a little bit of a barrier.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to change so quickly, actually, in the time frame that I've done the course.
That's great.
I feel more confident in myself. I feel that it's okay to make a mistake, that most people will be patient with you and help you with that. And I feel like I can continue on this journey of growth, learning the Spanish language.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, it was tough, so it's definitely some work you have to put in, but without that, I think it's not possible. But if you have that exposure to the language every day, pushing by you and by your coaches, was really what I needed. And the tasks I had to do every day definitely made sense. I could really feel the improvement. Obviously, you have some ups and downs, but in the end, I'm very happy that I did it, and I definitely improved a lot.
I need to say that I'm able to speak a lot of Spanish now in my day-to-day life. As I told you when I started this program, the main thing for me was being able to integrate with the everyday life of the city and of the culture of people here, of people living here. So I can definitely say that that's not an obstacle anymore for me now. Perfect.
Yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone really who wants to just sort of fast forward their Spanish learning and improve really quickly. Probably especially recommend it to young professionals, or even older professionals as well.
In general, I would recommend this program to anyone who wants to improve their level of Spanish. But especially, I think those who maybe like me, like in my situation, I've reached an okay to good level of Spanish, but I needed really attention on some specific areas. And then this program is especially interesting also for busy people like managers and executives, because it's very intense, but also very focused and focus on the specific needs that you have. And by using the small, powerful routines,